23 yards on the play. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll run on 1st down. Brown. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Gone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Goff now looks to throw. And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Josh Reynolds, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Good guys, 4 down.
Motion.
No, check that. Push left.
Tap, echo. Check 99.
Hey, 0.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Philip Dorsett with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Check tight, check tight, check tight.
Here we go, 50, 50, Mike 50.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Now gone. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Now Goff on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Kill, kill, kill. Switch it, switch it. 80 weapons. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Here's Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54. 5.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Pick me up.
They'll try the air now with Goff. Going up top for Kupp. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there, Goff to Kupp. And even 60 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Show it up. Come on, baby. Let's
Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check 43. Tighten up.
They'll run for it with Lynch. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll try to right side here with Fournette. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
19. 12. Go. Tempo. Good touch.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And able to find Dorsett. And he goes out right around the 39. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
41. Move 15. 41 Mike. Defense, win shit. Joker. Gun. Got it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Right left. Hey, alert. Let's go, D.
Throwing is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down again. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded just inside the 30. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the problem.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Let's go, buddy.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Kill.
Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Micah Kaiser was in on the tackle.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Strip that ball.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Dorsett's got it. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
On
1st down, Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Samson Abukum in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On 2nd and a long way to go. Wilson hauling it in, Nelson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Check. Look. Rocky. 49.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks, they're able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also like that, so you really give yourself an advantage.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half score to get. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Watch the whip.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Samson Abukum. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. And the pressure gets to him again. Samson Abukum. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. It's caught. Nelson. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top. 31 yards.
You had to figure they'd take a shot downfield on 3rd and long, so the old cliche came into mind right away for me. Who wants it more? You always hear about receivers, hear about their hands, their moves, their speed. How about the positioning and the desire to go get that one out of the air?
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
All go special. All go special.
Here's Wilson to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's
Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 30. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Marshawn Lynch with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. Extra point safely through, and that will get them one closer. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Wilson. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. On the run, it's Fournette. Oh, he's got a little daylight. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Leonard Fournette, 77 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
That's what I do. Check 22.
A 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, 67 yards. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives. And
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abukum in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Bang out, bang out, bam, bam.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. Caught by Nelson. That one good for 26 and a first down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Go, go, go.
Good guys, 4 down, 4 down.
41 to Mike, 40.
Hey, 0, 0, 0.
41.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That one going to be complete to David Moore.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Shit, shit, shit. 66, run it, pass. Cross, cross. Hey, 4-1.
Run left.
Let's make these babies cry all the way.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson buying time to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
41 Mike. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Complete to Dorsett. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 42. Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, all right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment to shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point, yeah, that's a guy I want to play with, that's for sure.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check 24. Okay. He's crazy.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down.
Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. He's tired.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Check, 59.
Wilson. He wants it all for the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Philip Dorsett, 40 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now Myers for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Next to score, Seahawks 56.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Go, go.
54. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Turbo set.
On 2nd and 7, Goff. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Right there. 54.
Now a first down throw. Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Cal, you won.
Watch safety creeping.
2 for 66.
Safety's creeping. Under 10.
76. Helen. 76.
Goff on first down. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Looking again in the direction of Woods, but now it'll be third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive